my test. Okay, and the destination server is 3478. And you know what is the compute plus storage. Then go to next, create. Okay, so once it is done, then we'll see quickly connect to the database, and let's connect to the database and we'll see whether the required or the existing tables are migrated to the database. Every deployment will take some time. Please bear for that time. Okay.
Hi, sir. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Yes. Hi. How are you, sir?
Yeah, fine, fine. How
Sir,
are you?
after completion of the free trial, can I unsubscribe
Yes.
with our own like?
Mm, yes.
Okay.
So just go to the subscription, type the here the subscription. It will take you to the your subscription. Just click on the free trial. And if you don't want, you can unsubscribe it at any time. Cancel the subscription. Okay. If you cancel the subscription, it will cancel your subscription.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. So now let me go back to the deployment where I have done the deployment. Okay. This is my server. This is my database. I have deployed into 3478. Okay. Yeah. So if you want to connect to it, again, you know how to connect it. Whether you can connect it through SSMS or through the query editor, you can connect. Two cases. So when you allow the IP address, probably it will take the connection. Okay. Now let's see what are the tables that see that there is a EMP table that was migrated from uh, test 5672 to test 347 server. Okay. This is Azure to Azure. Yeah. Now I want to do my database. Okay. From Azure to Azure to on-premise. Okay. Just take a export. Okay. And file name, what the file name that you want to keep, whether it will by default, it will take the date and along with the time. Okay. So if you don't want, you can keep your own name. Okay. So just I'm going by default. Okay. Select the storage. I need a storage account. Yesterday, I have created a couple of storage accounts, right? So I'm using one of the storage account. Okay. Here you need a container. So what is a container? Container is nothing but storage account. What kind of container it is? Okay. What do you want exactly in the storage account? What do you want to save? Okay. I want to save the backups, right? Let me keep it as a backup container. Name should be again lowercase, backup container. Okay. And you want to give it for private endpoint or public endpoint. I'm just going with the uh, private. Okay. Let me create it. Okay. Now my backup is created. Let me select that one. Clear. Now I have selected the. Okay. And you have to enter the password of that account, sysadmin account. Okay, you need to enable the Azure. Azure has to access your data, so that only it can. Okay, now request submitted to export the data. Okay, where you can see the export details. Okay, then come here. There is an option import and export. Where is that option? Services. Just SQL service 3478. Here you can able to see the import or export. Go to the databases, test database. There is an option to see the import or export history. Yeah, this is the import and export history. So when you click on it, it will show the how much percentage it is completed. Okay, just come to the your notifications. Just uh, import or export history progress. Okay, browse SQL servers. Go to the SQL servers. Inside the SQL servers, a test 3 SQL servers test 34478 and yeah, import and export history. Okay, from here also you can view that. Okay, just click on refresh. It will give the what is the import or export history as of now. Okay, it is 0%, but still it may complete because the data size is very less, right? So you don't need to worry about the data size. If the data size is very large, it will take some time. Got it? Yeah. So from Azure, I have taken a uh, file. I have exported the data into a storage account. From storage account, I can download the file and can restore in the my on-premise database. Maybe it will complete 100%. Let me go to the storage account. Go to the storage accounts. So how to search any service? Just come to the all services, type the service. I want to go to the storage account, right? Just type storage account. Storage accounts. Okay. Where is my storage account? SQL auditing. Oh, that is my storage account. Okay. So containers, inside the containers, I have the backup container. Let me go inside of it. This is my file. Okay. Let me download this particular file into my PC. Okay. It is downloaded. Okay. Where it is downloaded to my local. Okay. What is my local? This is my local. This is the file. Okay. How are we gonna do it now? Just go to the, this is my on-premise database server. So how are we gonna do that? You know, just right click.
Restore.
Uh, no, database, right click, tasks. Uh,
Import file, right, sir? Import
yeah,
data.
yeah. 1 second. There is an option. Let me call. Um, yeah, import data type application. Got it? import data tier application. I'm importing it. Next. Okay. Uh, Here you will find the option. When you right click on the database, so probably it is not showing here. Okay, it is not showing here. Okay, so when you come to the databases, right click, then there is an option to import the data tier application. From here you will get the option. So it will take the backpack files. You already have the backpack file, right? So go to the location. What is the location? It is available. It is in downloads, right? I'm just going to the download folder, download, and this is my file. Okay, next. Now you have to choose your data file location and log file location. Why? Because it is a on-premise database, right? For on-premise database, you have to give the data file and log file path. Okay, and what is the name that we want to keep for the database? Let me put it as test underscore Azure DB. Okay, then click on next, finish. Error, it is giving an error. Maybe the database name is already existed or file content corrupted data. Okay, I think still it is not yet finished. Okay, so that's the reason why it is simply giving the error. Okay, again, where we can check, just go here and refresh. Now it is completed. See, okay. Earlier it was not completed, so that's the reason why whatever the file I was downloaded, it was not valid. Okay, let me re-download this file. Okay, this file is valid now. Just databases, right click, import data tier application. Just click on next, browse, and go to this file, select the file, go to the next, and let me keep database name for Azure test underscore Azure DB. Okay, you know what is the data file path and log file path, right? So where your database data file and log file path has to go. Okay, yeah, fine. Just click on finish. It will progress. Earlier I was downloaded the file without uploading into the storage container. Okay, that's the reason why whatever the file I was downloaded, it was invalid. Now see the progress. Done. Okay, yeah. So now just come here and refresh your database and just check whether the targeted table uh, is came to the database. Now it came right successfully. This is how we gonna do the migrations from on-premise to Azure, Azure to on-premise, Azure to Azure. Any doubts still now?
No, sir, clear.
Okay, you are clear.
Sir, hello, sir. Shall we
Yeah.
discuss the trigger we are discussing or not?
What?
Triggers in database table, right? DBA
No.
employee one.
Uh, so EMP employee one is there. Okay.
Yes, here triggers, right? In
What?
triggers using on daily basis in organization or not?
Yeah, triggers is a different part again. Okay, triggers,
Okay,
stored procedures, functions. These all
okay,
comes under development part. Okay.
okay,
Yeah. So if any developer are there, probably they will develop these triggers or functions. Okay.
okay, sir.
So
Thank you.
as a DBA, what is our role? We have to um, take the backup for regular basis in order to avoid if um, uh, any like unexpected things happens. You have to protect your database. That is our major role.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
So you don't need to worry about your um, triggers or functions. What inside the table it is having the data. You don't need to worry about it.
okay,
Okay.
sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
Vishal, I have one quick question actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, what are the prerequisites that we need to follow while doing migration from on-premise to Azure and Azure to Azure? Is there
yeah,
any mandatory prerequisites?
yeah. So mandatory prerequisites are something that, suppose if you are doing from on-premise to Azure, okay?
Okay, okay,
Yeah. So you have to thoroughly check your application whether it is compatible with Azure or not.
okay,
That is a point number one. Okay.
okay.
So don't go directly and do the migration for the production databases. Why? In case of any issues happen, you are the responsibility to answer each and every question, right?
Yes, yes.
So thoroughly check first for the UAT server, do the
Okay,
migration, and ask the application to check thoroughly. Is there any um, are there uh, application working as per the expectations or not? That is the point number one. If they feel everything is working according to the requirement, then go with a proper change order, take a proper downtime approvals, and do the migrations.
okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Vishal.
Yeah. Sorry, let me share my screen back. Okay, so that is how we are going to do from on-premise to Azure and Azure to on-premise, Azure to Azure. Okay, now what is the next process? Yeah, let me go back to my databases. SQL databases. Okay, go to the SQL servers. SQL servers. Yeah. Okay. So now you may get one doubt. Okay. So suppose I have a database. Uh, uh, okay. So suppose you have, if I have any database. Okay. This is my SQL database. Um, I want to restore my database by using backups. Okay. Uh, Now, how we gonna check it? What kind of backups it is having currently? Okay, let me go to the little bit. This is my server. You just go to inside the server. There is a concept of backups. Okay, yeah. What is the currently available backups? Okay, see that these are the two databases. For these two databases, uh, uh, you can restore it. Action, you can restore it. What is LTR means long-term retention backups. I'm going to explain that one. Okay. What is that retention policy? Everything I'm going to explain now. Okay. Yeah. Let's see now. Suppose let me try to drop any database. Even though if you drop any database, still you can recover it from the backups. Let me try to delete this database, test database from the test three. This is not possible. Why? Because this server, uh, if any database that you created in Azure, it should remain for at least 1 hour. If okay, then only you can recover that database. If it is not remains for 1 hour, you cannot recover it. Why? Because at least it has to run one full backup, right? Okay, that's the reason why you have to must and should run the database properly for 1 hour. Then only you can recover that database. Okay, so what happened? I will just go to the SQL Server 567 because I have created these databases yesterday itself. Okay, it is running more than 24 hours, right? That's the reason why if I create any if I delete any database, that I can recover it back. Let me quickly show you. Let me delete my database. Okay, delete. It will take some time. So once it is deleted, successfully deleted. Okay. Now just go here, your SQL servers, come to the SQL server, just try to refresh the screen. Until unless you refresh the screen, you won't see few options. Okay. Now see that you got one option, deleted databases. Correct, right? Earlier this option was not there. Let me show back to the here. Okay. Let me go back to the SQL servers. Uh, SQL servers. Okay. for 3476, I haven't deleted any database. Okay, I haven't deleted any database. That's the reason why. Let's see here, you don't find any databases here. Okay, can you hold on for 1 minute because I'm getting one important call. Please be on hold for 1 minute. Yeah, fine. Suppose you haven't deleted any databases from the 3478 database. That's the reason why there is no databases deleted. You don't see any databases on the deleted screen. Okay, let me go back to the 567. I have deleted one database, right? So it will come here. Let me try to, we need to refresh it. So this is one of the disadvantage when it comes to Azure. So whenever you do any activity, it will, to affect it, it will take some time. Let me refresh the servers again. Anyhow, it will come to this screen. So then only we can do the restoration for the deleted database. Just allow me for some time. It will take effect here. Okay. Mean that time I cannot do anything. Okay. You have to wait for some time. Okay. So now let me go with the next option that is called backups. Okay. Backups. What are these backups? Okay. Yeah. So by default, uh, every database, the backups will be covered by Azure. You no need to worry about your database backups, what kind of backups it is running, why we need a backup. No, you no need to worry about anything. Okay. Yeah. So by default, for every database, they are giving 7 days of retention. Okay. They will keep 7 days of your backups into Azure storage, and after that, 7 days it will automatically delete the backups. Okay. Now, if you want to change the retention, yes, you can change it. Okay, but not for the basic model. Basic model, that is 7 days, is it is a mandate. Okay, if you go with the uh, standard or premium, then they will give the max of 34 days you can keep. Okay, your daily backups you can keep it until 34 days. Yeah. So there is another option for long term. See that database in basic tier are limited for 7 days. Okay, 7 days only you can do that. Yeah. So if your database is not into basic model, if it is into standard, yes, you can keep your database backup. See that 1 to 35 days. 35 days is the maximum period, and short term is 7 days. You can keep it. Okay. Yeah. configure policies if you want to keep your database for the long term, like this is allowed only for 7 days for the basic model. Okay, yeah. So if you want to keep it like differential backup for every 12 hours or 24 hours, you want to initiate a differential backup. Okay, yes, you can change that one. Yeah, so let's see now what is this long-term retention backups. Okay, what is this long-term retention backup? Let me take an example. Okay, this is my one of the database. I have like my client have couple of databases. Okay, yeah. So for one of the database, there is a requirement called every 1 year I have to take a full backup. Every 1 year I have to take a full backup. Like that, I have to maintain my database for 10 years. Okay, after 10 years, I don't want. 10 years is my retention. Okay, yeah, like this. Same, I have one more database. That is every 1 month I have to take a full backup. Like that, I want to keep it for 1 year. Okay, this is my requirement. Like this, there is no limitation, like only you have to keep it for 10 years, not like that. You can keep it for 100 years, 200 years, how many years you want to keep it, you can keep until that time. Okay, yeah, take an example. This is my requirement. Okay, let me achieve this by using I want to keep it for 10 years, right? Okay, keep, sorry, weekly, not weekly backups, uh, yearly backups, right? Yearly LTR backups. I want to keep it for 10 years. Got it? Which weekly backup of the zero, weekly backup zero. Yeah. Okay. Yearly LTR backups. Keep an annual backup for 10 years. Okay. It will take a backup on every year and it will keep in the my drive. Are you sure you want these policies to be applied for the database? Yes. Now you will see the uh, modifications, whatever that made, it will affect here. So you understand, right? For basic model, you cannot keep more than 7 days are regular backups. Okay. For LTR backups is long-term retention backups. Long-term retention backups. You can keep it for many days, like 10 years, 200 years, 300 years, 1000 years also you can keep it. Okay. It's up to based on your application requirements. Okay. Keep weak for 10 years. Okay. Yeah. So now if you want to do the again modifications to your yeah, I have done it. Okay. Now if you want to do any modifications, yes, again come here and do the modifications. Okay, got it? Which week you want to keep it? First week, you know, right? In every year, which month you want to take a backup? First week or second week? You every year have 52 weeks, right? And which week you want to take a backup? And first week, or second week, or third week, or fourth week, and which week you want to take a backup? Okay, it's up to your application, depends upon your application requirement. Now for this database, what I'm going to configure, I'm going to configure like this. Okay, every 1 month. Okay, 1 year I want to keep retention for 1 year. Let me go to the configurations of this one, configure policies. I want to keep it for how many, keep the long term backup for 12 months. Okay, Yeah. Let's see, apply. Like this, you can keep the LTR backups. LTR nothing but long-term retention backups. This is again a specific requirement based on your application. If the application want to keep their database backups for 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, something like that, you can keep it. Okay. So and so date, it will take a backup and it will keep in the storage. Okay. If you want it, you can restore it back whenever you required. Okay. Yeah, fine. Now moving to the see that monthly 12 months it will. Clear? Okay. Now I don't want any, because here keep one thing. Okay. Now we are using LTR, long-term retention backups. Okay. For this also Azure, the Microsoft will charge each and everything, even though if you create a service account, or if even though if you create a storage account, or if you even though if you create a any long-term retention backups, everything is charging. Everything is a chargeable. Okay. Yeah. So whenever the application or the database guys are the ITSO project manager especially asked you, I need so and so database for 5 years or 1 year or 12 months or 1 year or uh, 4 months. Okay, like that, then only please configure this. Otherwise, don't configure. It will be unnecessarily burden for the project. Okay, yeah. If you don't want policies, you can remove the LTR settings. When you click on the LTR settings, it will remove for all. Okay, be okay. Be sure that when you require this uh, uh, these things, when you are removing this, you should be very careful. Don't select all and remove, so that it will remove for all the databases. Okay, be careful while you are working with this. Yeah. Available, what are the available backups? Yeah. So now I have a test database. Now I want to restore my test database for testing purpose. Okay. Or you want to restore your database from 5672. There is a test server, another test server in Azure. You want to restore it. How are you gonna restore it? Just come here, click on restore. Okay. And it will ask you till what time you want to restore. Okay. Yesterday I created this database, right? So I want to restore it for until 15 to, and time is fine for me. This is my time. Okay. What is the database name? I want to keep it test one uh, underscore restore. This is my database name. Okay. And just go to next, review and create. Your server. Okay. Now you can use it for your testing purpose. Let me go back and check my, I have deleted one of the database, right? Whether the database is ready for the restore or not. Let me quickly check that part. It has to come into the deleted databases. Yes, see enough. It will take some time, guys. You have to wait for that time. Okay. Now, this is the database which I have deleted. Okay. Unfortunately, I have deleted this database. Take an example. Okay. Now, can we recover this database? Yes, always you can recover that. Why? Because there are already database backups in the backend, right? From that, you can recover your database at any point of time. But it should at least should stay in Azure for 1 hour. Otherwise, you cannot recover it. Okay. How you gonna recover it? Just click on it. Point in time. Okay. Until this is the last time it was deleted. Okay. Till that time, you can restore it. What is the name that you want to keep it? You can keep it for test. Okay. Yeah. Just go next, review, create. Okay. Yeah. So now, uh, suppose if you are working in any project and one of the guys deleted a database by mistakenly. Okay. Yes, always you can recover the database, but the fact is downtime. Okay. So whenever he's deleted a database, what will happen? So the application will not connect during that time. Okay. Whether if you want to restore it back that particular database, if it take 3 hours or 4 hours of time, will my client accept the downtime? No, right? They will directly send you immediately. Okay. Don't do any unnecessary things. When you are deleting the particular database, you should be very careful. Okay. Yeah.
Is it chargeable for restore databases also?
Yes. Because you have to
Okay.
anyhow deploy into the one of the Azure model, right? Like edition, basic edition, or
Mm.
your standard or
Yeah.
premium edition or vCore model. In any one of the edition you want to deploy it. Okay. When you deploy the
Okay.
database, again, it is chargeable. Okay. They don't give anything for
Okay.
free. Okay. They
Okay.
will give only one thing for free. That is SQL Server. They will give it for free. Okay. If you create any empty server, SQL Server, you don't need to worry of. Okay. It will be free. So when you deploy a SQL database, yes, they will start charging immediately. Why? What you
Okay.
are going to do? I empty SQL Server. No use, right? Without database, what you are going to do with the empty SQL Server?
Yeah. Yes.
Microsoft people are very, they are very intelligent people. Okay, they will say that you can directly deploy your SQL Server free. Okay, no use until unless
Okay,
you
sir.
deploy a proper database, then only you can utilize that server. Okay, yeah. So now what I'm going to do, once it is deployment is successful, then I'm going to show you whether the databases are back. It will, it needs some more time.
Hello, Risha.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a question.
yeah, please.
Vishal, actually, if I created a database 1 week back,
Mhm,
actually I deleted yesterday.
mhm.
So what was the time I have to give? I mean, 1 week before time I have to give or yesterday's time? If I want
It's
to restore.
it's up to you. That's what I'm telling. Okay, when you want to restore the database, it is asking you for the point in time. Okay,
Okay.
let me go back to the SQL servers. There is a deleted databases. Okay, this is my deleted database. If I want to recover from this database, it is asking me to do point in time where I want to keep up to what time you want to restore. Okay, this was the time when I created my database. Okay, so from that time to till this, it was existed until today. Okay, you want to keep it for what time? So I want to keep it for like AM 1:59 AM till 1:59 AM. Yes, you can do.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, you know how we are doing point in time restore in on-premise, right? By selecting your full backup, then log backups, and then we will choose the point in where you want to particularly want to keep it. Okay, in the same
Yes.
pattern they will follow in the backend, but they won't show you what kind of backups they are running in the backend. Okay, they have given only one
Okay.
option, whether you want to run your differential backup
Okay.
for 12 hours or
Here simply
24
we have
hours.
to give a particular time. It will restore, right?
Yes. If you
Yes.
don't give any time, that they by default they will choose the most recent deleted time. Let's see what is the most recent deleted time. This is the deletion time, right? uh, uh, 2:16 13:59. If I want to recover, let's see that. Okay. 13:59 is nothing but one, right? Okay, PM they calculated. That was a deleted time. They take until that time. Okay, fine. Let me go back to my databases. Still it is in deployment phase. Yeah, okay. Just wait for a couple of minutes. Once it completed, probably we can see that database will in the server. So I am using the SQL databases frequently, right? SQL servers. So let me let me add it to my favorite bar. Okay, now it came to my favorite bar so that I can drag it up and down. Okay, this is the best practices. So in order to, if you are working on any one of the service frequently, you can drag it and keep it in your favorite bar. Let me go back to the here and let's see the databases. Still, it is not at came. Still it is in deployment phase, right? Okay, it is accepted anyhow. Operation details. If you want to see the operation details, it will give what is the operation details. Okay, what is the resource name? What is the resource ID? What is the uh, what is the provision that you are operating? Okay, what is the timestamp? From still how much time it is running? 6 minutes onwards. Yeah, so see this database. I have restored from the backups, right? Okay, this is my database, which I restored from my backups, which are available. Okay, how are we going to check that? Just go to SQL servers and go to inside and check the backups. Okay, it will show you what are the databases that are currently under the server and what backups it is having. Okay, so if any long-term retention backups are available, yes, you can check from here. For only one this database, it is having the LTR backups. Okay, rest of the databases it doesn't have. By default it is having 7 days. Okay, when you create a standard or premium, it will have for up to 35 days. This is the max period. Okay, by default it is 7 days. If you want to keep it for less than 7 days also, yes, you can change that one also. Just go here and you can change that. Sorry, you have to select that.
Hi.
1 minute, 1 minute. Just let me go inside of this. Okay, now by default it is having 7 days. I want to change it to 1 day. Yes, you can do that. I can do it for 1 day also. Okay, click on apply. Then this will uh, keep only 1 day's backup. Yeah, fine. You can ask the question.
Hi, sir. After 7 days, can we restore? After.
Yes, 7 days means like suppose today you have created a database, right? For today
Yes.
is what is today? Today is Thursday, right?
Thursday. Yes.
Yeah. From Thursday to it will keep Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 7 until Wednesday it will keep. Okay. Again, Thursday what will do? Next Thursday. Okay. It will erase today's backup. Like that. It will
Okay.
keep 7 files. You are not getting the point. Let me
Yes, I'm not
let
getting. Sir.
yeah. Let me give you a brief. Okay. So what is meaning by 7 days means this is 7 days backup. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, what it will do. Yeah. So suppose today you have created a database. Today is 12th, right? 16th. Okay. What it will do? It will keep 16th database backup. 17th it will keep. Okay. And tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 18th, it will keep the backup. 19th, it will keep the backup. 20, it will keep the backup. 21, it will keep. Okay. And 22, it will keep. Okay. After 23, what it will do? It needs space, right? It needs space because
Yeah.
retention is 7 days. Okay. What it will do?
Yes.
It will delete this backup. Then what will you have on 23? What will you have? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. On 24, what it will do? It will keep the 24 and it will erase the 17th backup. On 25th, what it will do? It will keep the 25th backup. Mean the time what it will do? It will delete the 18th backup. Like that, it is auto retention. You don't need to go and do anything.
Yes, yes, got it, sir. For example, I have 16th backup. Can I restore again?
Yes, you
That
can
is
restore.
the question.
Yes, you can
Okay.
restore.
For example, here 23, 24, 25 date is coming, and 16 database is the deleted automatically. Can I restore again, or is any is possible?
No, no.
Okay.
Up to 7 days only you can restore. After 7 days, if you want to
Okay.
restore, that's the reason why they are telling you. You just go with the basic model. Then that you go with the standard. Then 35 days is there.
Okay.
You can keep it until
Yes.
35 days. Or you want to keep it for a long time, then go for the LTR backups, long-term retention backups. Okay, you
Got
want to
it.
keep it, you want to keep it for weekly, or you want to keep it for monthly, or you want to keep it for yearly. Yes, you can do that. Okay, but
Okay.
by default, they are giving for 7 days. It is for free. Okay, for 7 days
Okay,
they
sir.
don't charge anything from you. It will cover up in the your there is a charge, right, 382 rupees. It will cover up in the same. You want to go with additional? Yes, again it's a chargeable. Clear?
Oh, clear, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, fine. Let me come back to the conclude. Okay. Oh, what happened? It is taking longer time. Yeah, because your subscription is free, so that's the reason why probably they will take longer time. Okay. Yeah, fine. Yeah. So now, by come to the conclude, we are almost reaching the end of the time. Okay. So we have seen couple of options like how we are gonna do the uh, backup and restore from on-premise to Azure, Azure to Azure, and Azure to on-premise. Okay. Now, how we have also uh, recovered our database, whichever is deleted, and the condition is it should remain at least for 1 hour in the Azure. Okay, that is the minimum condition. Okay, fine. So, and if you want to restore your database at any point, yes, you can do that restore. How are you gonna do the restore? Go to the backups and restore. Okay, yeah, and you have seen logs. DDU quota. What is this DDU quota? Okay, tomorrow I'm going to explain the SQL Elastic pools. So this DDU quota is something that suppose if there is a for every standard or basic or premium or vCore model, there is a limitation. Okay, yeah. So now what is your limitation? 25 is your limitation. Okay, approximately currently it is what is, yeah, currently it is 25. Okay, so now if you request your Microsoft team, they what they can do, they can increase your course up until 540. Okay, it is again a requirement. If you request them, they will increase the DDU quota. That's it. Okay, nothing to do with DDU quota. It is simply telling that boss, this is your limitation until you can use this one. Okay, so then if you want beyond that, you can always request to the Microsoft team. Okay, yeah, properties, logs, and we have seen all the options. This is import and export history. What it will do, it will give like if you are doing any export of the your database, or if you are importing your database, yes, it will show you the uh, how much progress it is currently. Okay, Yeah, it will show the progress of the import or export history. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, any doubts? Okay, still it is deploying. No issues. I will keep it in standby. Once it is completed, probably we can check it. Just remember this name. I'm going to show you tomorrow. Okay, any doubts, team?
Yes, sir. Here Azure also we have like same backups, right? Full differential tail lag copy only, but we can't see, right?
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
How they are going to recover through your full differential and log backups only. Okay, but you don't have that control to schedule. I want to schedule for every 1 hour full backup. You don't have that control. Only you have one control, that is uh, uh, a differential backup. You can, whether you want to go with the 12 hours or 24 hours. Okay,
Okay.
fine. So you no need to worry about these things. Your backups will be taken care by the Microsoft. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, fine. So if anyone having any questions, I will keep the call open for 1 more minute. If no questions, then probably we can wind up the call and we'll catch you tomorrow.
Guys, I'll share the recordings today. Okay, so today or tomorrow I came to hometown, so it's having network issue. So I'll upload in our YouTube channel. Okay, and I'm going to share with you guys. Okay.
Okay, bro.
Thank you for
Okay,
that.
bro. Bro, and can you share the course
Also,
content also, please?
Yes, 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 please.
can you
Saidara?
please send the soft copy of the notes, please?
Yes, yes, yes. We'll arrange that as well.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes, Saidara, tell me.
Yeah, course content, bro.
I'll share. I'll share. Just ping me WhatsApp. Okay, just ping me in the WhatsApp.
Oh.
I'll share the course content.
Okay, sure, sure.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Vishal.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.